Ladies and gentlemen, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Comic Book Nerd. And in today's video, we are finally going to talk about the Avengers Doomsday SDCC footage from last weekend. Of course, it was Marvel Studios Hall H panel. They showed some footage for the film, and naturally, we heard about it, so we're going to talk about it and break it down. Of course, if you are new to the channel, you already know what to do. Leave a like, subscribe, turn that bell on, as we do our best to post on this channel every single day, ladies and gentlemen. So much news coming, whether it comes to the X-Men, Lanterns, of course, with DC, Star Wars news as well, and of course, the news never stops with Marvel Studios. So, hit the sub button, leave a comment down below, and without further ado, let us go ahead and, of course, hop into this Avengers Doomsday Comic-Con footage. So, the Comic-Con footage opens with a lingering shot of Doom sitting on his throne. Sue Storm narrates the roughly 2 minutes of footage. Victor was always the smartest guy in the room. He used to be different. He used to be kind, used to be caring. Everything he loved was taken from him. I knew he was lost, but I did not realize that he was broken. She's speaking to a room of assembled Marvel heroes and mutants, including Shang-Chi, Gambit, the Thunderbolts, Thor, and more. Magneto, Professor X, and Steve Rogers are also seen in glimpses. As Sue speaks, we see Doom up longing at the image of his wife and child featured on the Doomsday poster. We cut to a distressed-looking Reed Richards who asks Victor, "Did you do this?" Quick cuts reveal new images of Johnny Storm holding Franklin close in a bright environment, Steve Rogers cradling his baby, Shuri in Wakanda, Thor looking at his daughter Love, Cyclops looking battle-worn, and more. Cryptically, Doom says, "All of you have stolen lives, and now you must give them back." Suddenly, something flies out of a window at the top of a towering. It's Doom, who lands with impact. "Did you do this?" asks Reed, again shouting, now looking up at Victor. Thor enters the fray. "I swear you will beg for hell long before I grant it." He jumps, but as in the film's first trailer, Doom blocks the axe with 2 fingers and easily bats it away with magic, blasting Thor in the process. The footage ends with Doom placing his hand on the ground and resurrecting a number of broken sentinels. "Hell answers to me, for I am Doom." Avengers Doomsday. So, that is the full-on footage for Avengers Doomsday, ladies and gentlemen. And there was a lot in that footage, right? It confirming some massive stuff. One being that Sue Storm and Victor Von Doom do indeed have a relationship and have a connection. Of course, it confirms that Doom and Reed are also going to have a rivalry and a backstory, and that they're going to be going at it throughout the film, right? In college, we know that Reed Richards and Dr. Doom, rather, they go at it multiple times, and ultimately their friendship doesn't really get on to the right start as well. So again, that's really, really cool to see that they are just going to have that, of course, that kind of dynamic in this film, because we need that when it comes to Doctor Doom. We need that Mr. Fantastic and Doctor Doom vibe, and we also need that Doctor Doom and Sue Storm connection as well, to kind of hold them together when they are in the same room. Doom, of course, and Reed having this backstory is a must for the film, as I'm very glad that Marvel did confirm it as well. However, again, it does say that Sue does admire Victor because she states that he was always the smartest guy in the room, and I'm very curious to what his life was like with his wife, and maybe he got together with Sue Storm in a different universe as well. We'll have to wait and see on that, but it is being rumored that we are going to go through different universes in Avengers Doomsday with the backstory of Doctor Doom, and just kind of go throughout and see what he has been doing in the multiverse. So again, that's going to be very, very interesting as well. And the ending of the trailer, man, the ending of the trailer is probably the best part, as Reed is screaming at Doom, asking if he did this. Thor saying, "I swear you will beg for hell long before I grant it," and he attacks Doom. Just an extended scene from the trailer, what we got, but it sounds ultimately so cool. And yes, I did see the leaked footage from Comic-Con, but this trailer gave me the chills, and this is what Marvel needs to be doing with Avengers Doomsday, right? I'm sure they're going to keep this little footage for Avengers Doomsday kind of CinemaCon Comic-Con exclusive and D23 exclusive. We've heard rumors that they are going to show this footage at D23 next Friday. So again, it would make all the sense in the world not to release this online, but if they ever do release it online, it's going to be absolutely insane to see. Yes, we will see it in the film itself, but hearing this right now in the battle between Thor and Doom looks like it is going to be so epic, and it's going to be just one of the greatest fight scenes in all of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Of course, the last trailer confirming that the Doom does resurrect Sentinels. The footage that was released a while back, that trailer has confirmed that now. So those images that we saw and that footage that we saw was real, and again, it got people talking about the film. And ultimately, again, I do think they're going to keep it exclusive to Hall H and give us something at home a little different when it comes time. I don't think they're going to give us anything from D23 when it comes to Doomsday. I think we get the Vision Quest teaser, but I don't think we get the Avengers Doomsday trailer from D23 and from Comic-Con, just because, again, it's not time, and again, that's going to be kept for a separate event. So makes all the sense in the world for them to do that, and then they'll give us a different trailer here, probably in October or November, to coincide with some big sporting event or something like that as well. So makes all the sense in the world for them to just keep that exclusive to Hall H, get the fans talking about Avengers Doomsday, and yeah, this just sounds absolutely incredible, and I cannot wait for this film. The road to Doomsday has started, ladies and gentlemen, so consider hitting that sub button, leaving a comment down below so you don't miss out on any of the latest videos. That is also, again, the #1 way you can support us here at the channel, and you get all the latest updates and stuff. So again, it's a wonderful time to be a Marvel, Star Wars, DC fan. It's a great time. Cannot wait for, of course, Avengers Doomsday. D23 is going to be absolutely epic. Cannot wait for that as well. So, again, hit the sub button, leave a comment down below so you don't miss out on any of the latest videos. Thank you all so much for watching this one. I will see you all in the next one. Peace.